What's good, everybody? Happy Monday. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Happy Monday. I hope everybody is having a good day today, y'all. My day is going good. I can't complain. Listen, we are here today to talk about Married to Medicine, season 12, episode 13. And it's only one episode before the season finale. Who would have known? Who would have known? Okay. But I must say, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. And listen, ugh, I'm sick of it. And y'all already know what I'm talking about. And I just got to be, if you're sensitive, please, because I really have to say what I have to say. And I just got to be able to say it how it is. Okay. I'm sick of me over here crying little Stevie. I'm sorry. I'm sick of her over here crying little Stevie. This is her storyline. The only time she opened her mouth, if she opened her mouth on these cameras on this season, she is talking about Toya, or she talking about that baby. Or she talking about that baby. That's all she do. That's all she do. Okay? But again, we are here today to talk about the Real Housewives. Married to Medicine, season 12, episode 13. Okay? And the name of the episode is called, what are my notes? I had to take some notes. It's called Couples Therapy and Paradise Problems. Okay? Y'all remember that song by Paradise? The song Paradise by LL Cool J and A. Marie? That was a hit. Listen, if I'm being honest with you, I really wasn't impressed with Married to Medicine. I really wasn't impressed. I'm tired of seeing the same old thing. But there was some parts that I know that y'all probably missed, and we're going to have to talk about it, okay? But before we get started, let's see who in here. And if I get done probably at the 1 hour, 15-minute mark, I'll drop the link. If not, I'm not dropping it. Because my whole thing is, sometimes when y'all be coming up here, y'all be trying to argue moot points. And that be killing me. And that's some of the reasons why I don't be want to drop the link sometime. For instance, if we can't agree that Kimora got fired on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, right? She was fired. She wasn't in the episode. She did not film any confessional, so she was fired. If we cannot come to that conclusion, then there's no need for us to have a discussion. You get what I'm saying? It'd be stuff like that I don't want to, that just makes me just disengage. And I feel like we just be arguing around the world. You get what I'm saying? But before we get started, let's see who all in here, and then we're going to talk. Okay? Trust Love, what's good? Good boy, what are you sick of? You already know what I'm sick of, baby. I'm sick of Mimi. I think he's probably talking about Mimi talking about her autistic son. I'm sick of it too. I am. I'm sorry. She fancy. What's good? Dina, say, what's good? You can't keep Dr. Mimi's name out of your mouth. It's colorism. But y'all said there's no such thing as colorism on light-skinned people. These are the rules that y'all... Wait a minute. Yeah, y'all said there's no such thing as colorism. It's reverse colorism. And it's not colorism. I just don't like her. It's the reason why I don't like her, and I'm going to tell y'all later. Can you believe the nerve of Curtis? I can believe it, Linda Marshall. And we're going to talk about it later, why Curtis... I can believe Curtis because of the way that y'all view people like Curtis, and we're going to talk about it when we get some of Stevie, baby, later on in the episode. Rob J, what's good, my nigga? Yeah, let's talk about the nerve of Curtis, the way I would have been dragged him in an unclassy way, and he did not get dragged. There was only one person that said something in the moment. Everybody else had something to say in the confessional. Twin Blue, what's good? All Dr. Mimi did this episode was throw her son under the bus yet again and cry. Yes, she did. That's what she do every episode. Is he the him or Toya? Y'all act like y'all didn't know. There's a couple of ladies I refuse to believe Gabor hates. She's one of them, and Garcella's number one. I refuse to believe Gabor hates. Wait, I don't. The only girl that I do not, can I say hate? It's only one person who on Bravo that I do not like. I can't stand them. And it's not Garcelle. It's not Garcelle. Y'all know who it is. If you've been watching me, y'all know who it is. Thank you, Dina. You got it. It's Monique. She is the only one who you got it, S12. It's only one person I do not like. I cannot stand Monique. I can't stand Monique. I do not like that girl. I don't really have a problem with Garcelle. Y'all made it an issue. Y'all know Garcelle raised her panel and couldn't pay. And she ain't really nothing for me not to like her now. I just noticed some inconsistencies with her. You know what I'm saying? But Monique, I don't like. I don't like her. And I don't like her. I'm sorry. I don't. And It's the crazy part about it. It is what she did to Candace. It's what she did to Candace and how she acted afterwards. I don't like that girl. I do not like her. I do not. I do not. Everything about her, I don't like her. I don't. I wouldn't. What Mama Joy say, I wouldn't piss in her mouth if her guts was on fire. Okay. But yeah, okay. But let's go ahead though. We are here to talk about Married to Medicine, season 12, episode 13. And the name of the episode is called Couples Therapy and Paradise Problems. Okay. So the episode started off. Let me get my notes. I got pictures. Okay. I'm trying to do right. Okay. What am I picturing? Okay. So the episode started off with the men at the beach. Okay. The men are at the beach. And I like Eugene, but I gotta be honest. We gotta be honest if we're talking about you. We gotta be honest if we're talking about Eugene, okay? The thing is, what for Eugene is, I don't think that his issue is what Heavenly is saying about Toya. I think that Eugene's issue is Heavenly's behavior as a whole, and particularly what she has been saying about him, right? That's what I think that Eugene's issue is. It's Heavenly's behavior as a whole, but in particular, what she has been saying about him, right? And so I think that the issue that I'm having is that now all of a sudden it's him, right? All of a sudden it's him now, and he wants to speak up. But when it was other men in the group, particularly Dr. G, right? Nobody had anything to say. The men didn't really speak up about what Heavenly was saying about Dr. G. And they didn't really have a united front and tell Damon, look, she out of line for this, right? She out of line for this because Heavenly had called Dr. G a pedophile. And that was wrong. That was wrong, but nobody really spoke up, okay? And honestly, Eugene looks weak to me, right? You mean to tell me that Damon Jr. got arrested, they kept it a secret, and Heavenly is still playing bully on the playground? The way that I would have scalped Heavenly and Damon every time we sat down, Heavenly would just have to give me all the money for the Med Gala. She just would have gave me all the money for the Med Gala. I'm telling you, I would not have had any problems out of Heavenly this season. I would not have had any problems out of Heavenly this season. And it's so crazy because Damon is the one who's supposed to be coming to Eugene man to man to have a talk. Right? After what y'all been going through, you would have had to, baby, I would have been all over them. Post the mugshot. It would have been on my shirt. It would have been on my shirt. What are we wearing these? What is this on this shirt that Eugene got on? This, what is this? Simone Jr.? What is this? Michael Jr. with bones underneath? Easter Bunny with bones underneath? Absolutely not. We wearing Damon Jr. on the shirt. Free Damon Jr. till it's backwards. Damon Jr. free. Yes, baby. That's what we coming. Okay? So, the Med Gala is really for Jackie. And so Jackie sent Curtis to talk to the men since the women don't seem to want to get on board with Toya. She sent him to kind of get control of the men and get them to say that they'll get their wives in line and contribute to the Med Gala. Okay? And so all of the men said that their households are going to contribute except for Miss Stevie. Okay? Now, Stevie said that, is his name Steve or Stevie? I know that the son is not a junior, but I believe that he is Steve and the son is Stevie, right? So Miss Stevie, Rosie Posey said, what's good, Rosie Posey? Said Eugene has the Psycho Bunny t-shirt. Okay, Steve. Okay, I like Stevie. They call him Chrissy. So it's Stevie, okay? Stevie said that Mimi was excluded and he took offense to it. And he had this look on his face towards Eugene, like he was giving it to Eugene. Of course he was, right? And listen, I understand. I'm fair. But this was another dig at Toya and Eugene, right? You can say all you want that Mimi wasn't included, but she wasn't included last year neither, and y'all donated $5,000. She wasn't included last year neither, and y'all donated $5,000. Did you take offense then? He's not wrong, Mimi, but listen, he's not wrong. But you didn't take offense last year because y'all was brown nosing and y'all was trying to buy y'all way into the friend group, right? You was brown nosing and you was trying to make your way into the friend group. But what he was standing on is we want to see her fail. Because the truth of the matter is they don't like Toya and Eugene. Stevie and Mimi are, I'm telling you, Stevie and Mimi are coming on this show and they're trying to comfort Toya and Eugene. They're not going to comfort Quad because she cool with the doctors like that. They are just trying to come. They were new to the group, right? They were new to the group. And so they tried to buy their way in. Okay? Now, my issue is that Jackie is hosting the Med Gala as well. So it should be on Jackie just as much as it is Toya. But the truth of the matter is Mimi is not new. That's the truth, though. She's not new. But this is her first season holding a lab coat. This is her first season holding a lab coat. And personally, I think that Toya and Jackie are out of their minds for not even having conversations with the new girls about the gala and for Jackie to still want them to contribute. Because it was Jackie, not Toya.
Let's be clear about that. Let's really be clear about that.
It was Jackie who said that she still wanted them to contribute. Toya did not say that. It was Jackie who said that she still wanted the new girls to contribute. And I feel like that's a complete contradiction of what is happening to the group with Toya, right? You want the new girls to give money when you didn't even think enough of them to have one conversation about the gala to them, right? And then the other women's argument is that Toya wants them to give money when she hasn't given money in the past, right? And so it's kind of like a form of hazing, and I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it. I'm not going to, if I don't blame Mimi them, but my whole thing is, Steve, is you looking at Eugene. No, baby. It's Eugene, Toya, Jackie, and Curtis. It's really Jackie and Toya. Really Jackie and Toya, but you just want to give it to Eugene. It's a form of hazing, and I wouldn't be giving no money to it. Baby, no, I got kids myself. I got kids myself that I could give, that I will do it to. I'm just saying, he ain't wrong. He's not, Stevie is not wrong. Miss Stevie, baby, is not wrong. I'm just saying, you want to see them fail, okay? And let's talk about Steve. While we have Steve, let's talk about Steve for a second. The reason why Steve has come in this group and has been so vocal and is accepted the same way, it's the same way that Rob was on The Traitors and Curtis as a way on this show. They're seen as athletic, and so that's why Steve is leading with the NFL. I was in the NFL. Even though he was a practice player, he knows that if he leads with that, it will endear him towards the man, and it kind of gives him status, right? The same thing with Curtis. Curtis kind of runs the group a little bit, right? Kind of like Rob. Rob was winning most of the challenges in the house. He was seen as athletic, right? He was endeared. The other man, he was endeared by the other man, right? He was a person who the men in the house looked up to, right? If we were to survive in the wild, they would be looking to Rob. So that's what they're doing. That's what Steve is doing on the show. That's why he was able to come in and make his mark so quick. But I feel like that Stevie and Mimi are just trying to show appearances, because Steve is a person who should be on the show talking about life after football, right? How he was able to pivot when his NFL dreams didn't go exactly like he wanted them to go, because he was a practice player, right? He was a practice player. Like when they went to pass out the stuff to the kids and stuff, he wanted to play football. Yeah, play football with them, but be realistic. I think the last time I looked at the statistics, they said that 1 out of every 1,200 high school football players will actually make it to the NFL. So you have to be honest with the kids about their odds. They probably get a chance to play football and get a scholarship or something like that. But the chances are mostly all the kids who pick up a football in high school will not make it to the league, right? Stevie just wants to be on the show and be seen as glamorous. He wants to look good, and him and Mimi want to, give their representatives, and they want to look good and glamorous.
Yes, bitch.
Right? He want to be Louis Vuitton down. He want to be Louis Vuitton down all the time we see him. He don't want to tell the real. Okay? So both groups are getting massages. I don't really know what the big deal is, right? I don't really know what the big deal is about them getting the massages. As long as ain't nobody coming like that, like the whole Natalie from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the new girl. As long as none of them like coming like that I don't see the big deal. Okay? Now the men that was massaging the women, and I hate to say it, but the men that was massaging the women kind of look like Mr. Sunshine. You know, the men kind of look like Mr. Sunshine a little bit. And I like Mr. Sunshine, but they did. They did look like Mr. Sunshine a little bit. I would say that they looked like Sunshine Jr., but they was older. So they kind of looked like they was dead ringer for Mr. Sunshine. Okay. And the women who massaged the men looked very professional. They wasn't dressed like no hoes or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? They was covered up. They didn't really, it was professional. Okay. All of the men got a massage except for Stevie. Okay. Baby, then Scott had the nerve to take off his shirt for a massage, baby. Baby, when he took off his shirt, baby, and laid on that thing, baby, when the way them titties fell down. Baby, did y'all see them titties? Baby, put a two in the chat if you seen when Scott took off that shirt and them titties fell. I said, bitch, I know you fucking lying. Baby, when I seen them titties fall, I screamed. Baby, Contessa, baby, you should have took him to go get a motherfucking breast implant with you, baby. He the chance argumentation himself, baby. Baby, I'm gonna start a GoFundMe. I'm gonna start a GoFundMe like Tasha K. I'm gonna start a GoFundMe like Tasha K, and I want to make brassieres for men. Y'all are buying for y'all men? No shade. I'm just saying. I want to start a brassiere line for men so they can put them on. They don't have to have titties. I want to start a brassieres for men. Okay. Now I'm shocked. I was shocked that Scott. I'm shocked that Scott had titties because he's a man who get Botox in his face and stuff, and a person who cares much about appearance the way that he do, walking around here with titties is crazy to me, y'all.
Show me them titties.
Show me them titties, baby. These niggas around here with titties, baby. Okay. And I think that I will do good with the business. That's a business plan that I'm gonna have to think of that I really want to do it because, you know, I don't know. I'm gonna send him to Scott. I want to get him to wear them. I'm gonna do it like the flat tummy tea. I'm gonna get the brassiere over there to Scott. He could wear them, and then I'm gonna send them to all of the men in Potomac because all of the men over there in Potomac. But I think that who got the biggest titties in? Bobby got the biggest titties in Potomac. I'm sorry, Angel. Your man got the biggest titties in Potomac. I didn't really know that Eddie had no titties until Eddie put his shirt on his pants and I seen the titties. Themo got titties. All of the men over there in Potomac got titties. All of them got titties. Okay? While we at it, I will never forgive y'all for saying that King was fine and King had a nice body. Let me pull it up. And I'm not body shaming. I know y'all gonna be like, oh, he body shaming. Y'all do this to women all day. We could talk about these niggas. Okay? Baby, I will never forgive y'all for saying that King was fine and he had a nice body. Y'all got King walking around here with his shirt undone. And it ain't a muscle in sight. Look at this. It ain't a muscle in sight. I'm gonna have to send him one of my brassieres. When I start to GoFundMe like Tasha K. Listen, if y'all could get Tasha K $3.4 million, y'all could give me 100,000 and go get me some to make some brassieres now. Okay, I think if I get 5 of them, and send them to him, I'll be good. I could be a good start. Okay, but you know, King, he probably not need a brassiere. Does he need a brassiere? He probably need to train him for a brassiere. I'm gonna have to make a training one for him. This is the thing, though. It was the contrast effect. Right? He's just as flabby just like the other men, but it was the contrast effect. Y'all was comparing him to Greg, so y'all thought that he was fine, and y'all thought that he had a nice body. Right? But he's not. That's just the truth, baby. He's not. Toya too. Toya was walking around there talking about that man had muscles all in his neck.
Bitch, where? That was B-I-H. Bitch, where?
Ben, where is the muscles? Are they here in the room with us? I don't see them on the picture. Where is the muscles, baby? Of course, though. Of course, Toya think that he got muscles all in his neck and shit because she's going home to Eugene. But King ain't got a muscle in his body. And he over here talking about luck ran out for Quad. That's what he said, baby. Luck ran out for Quad.
Bitch, you better be joking.
You better be joking. Baby. Y'all put this man up. Baby, y'all put this man on. Baby, listen. Oh, baby. Y'all put that man on the pedal. He said her luck ran out, baby. Okay? Then let's get over here to the women. Who we got? Oh, we got Quad. Quad was over here with the women talking, child. Let me see. Do we believe what Quad was over there saying? I don't know. Okay, Quad was talking about King. Quad said that King want her to cater to him more. Okay? She said when they first got together, She said she was cooking every day, okay, and she got burnt out. Remember, she said they was fucking 15 times a week, and she just got burnt out or wore out.
They don't want that out, bitch.
Don't want it out, bitch. He don't want it out, bitch. Okay. Now she actually said the king asked her to marry him, but the way that he said it, we can just go down to the courthouse. She refused, right? And presentation matters, right? Like the saying goes, for me, y'all remember the saying? The saying goes something like, "My favorite food is French fries," right? I will fuck French fries up. I'm always down to eat some French fries, but when you got it served on the trash can lid, I may not eat the fucking fries, right? So Quad probably do wants to get married. But if you tell me, well, let's just go down to the courthouse, I don't want to get married. You get what I'm saying? No, we're not just about to go down to the courthouse and get married, right? And she said that ever since that she declined the marriage, he has been acting different. And I want to hear more about this proposal, right? And it's not that I don't believe Quad. It's just that we've already heard this man talking about constant trips to Ghana, right? Realistically, he only thought it was going to be one trip. He said they've been going back and forth multiple times, right? He's paying the bills for it, right? So he's paying for the flight, he's paying for the hotel, he's paying for everything. He's taking off for work. Then you want the man to buy the biggest ring, because we're talking about Miss Quad here, right? You want the man to buy the biggest ring. Then you want the man to pay for a wedding too. So after I'm paying for you to go back and forth to Ghana, I'm paying for the hotel rooms, I'm paying Dr. Jackie, I'm paying everything, and then you want to get married too, I might just say, let's just go down to the courthouse. Right, K-Story? Will you marry me, Gina? Damn! That's the truth. That's the truth. Right? If that wasn't a pro, they would just throw him throwing it out there. But after I got to paying for everything, what do you expect, baby? What do you expect after I got to paying for everything? What do you expect? It ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no fairy tale, baby. It ain't gonna be no fairy tale, Corey. You almost 50. And I'm not saying that a woman over 50 shouldn't be proposed to. I'm just saying, girl, we spending all this money trying to get a baby here. What you want, right? Quad said now she just wants to have his baby and have him be the leader of the household, and that the marriage isn't really a priority, okay? So then they ended up having, it's their last night in Jamaica, and the women all ended up dressing up in neon colors, okay? All the women end up dressing in neon colors. The men are supposed to wear white. It doesn't seem like all of the men got that memo. Okay, I thought that Toya looked beautiful in her neon colors. Eugene looked handsome as well. And King looked handsome with his shirt button. Oh, Jesus. He looked handsome with his shirt buttoned up, okay? That was a nice shirt that he had on. And Angel. Let's get Angel out the way since we're here. This is the first time the group has seen Bernard. And Angel just said, Bernard, meet everybody. I don't like that, Angel. I don't like that. If I don't know everybody in the group, you could have made the introductions more personal, right? So everybody can know Bernard because they don't know him, right? It's now everybody know Bernard now, but he don't know nobody else, right? And let's pack Angel up. I understand why Bernard is upset because Angel is playing in his face, y'all. She playing in his face. Let's be real. Angel used Bernard as her plan B, right? She's not really into that man like that, and she knows it. He was just a backup plan, and she's playing in his face. She playing in his face.
Playing in my mother face. I hate that.
I hate that shit. She playing in his face, so we got to be real about it. I think that sometimes we get on here and we just always, and I'm for dragging them niggas, but we got to be real sometimes. She don't want this man. She don't like this man like that. He a plan B. Y'all don't know what a plan B is? Okay. He's just a backup plan. She playing with him, right? Which is why she is still going around telling everybody, I'm looking for a husband. Hook me up, hook me up, hook me up. Right? Hook me up. I'm looking for a husband. I'm looking for a husband. She don't want him. But she knows he will be there to help her to raise them kids, even though them kids not his. Right? She knows he'll still be there. She knows that he will come all the way to Jamaica for her for a couple's trip because she don't got nobody else to film with. And he'll sleep in different rooms. Right? She bought him there so she could feel included with the group, and she played in his face.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
bought him now so she could play in his face. She wanted to be included, and she bought him now to play in his face. And to be honest, I think that Angel is a beautiful girl. He's still entertaining her. He's still entertaining her. She had 2 babies on him. They was talking. She had 2 kids, and he's still around. He the plan B. Well, we got to talk about it. The fact that he's even considering her after she done had 2 kids on him is crazy. She was married to, she said that, but they never said it. So I know she wasn't married to her baby daddy. Okay? And to be honest, I think that Angel is a beautiful girl, but this isn't the show for her. She's not a good fit. I think that she's ignorant. She's ghetto. She gives a little whorish a little bit. Like when they was later on in the episode, she talking about, Heavenly, you gotta, every time she was open her mouth, I was like, girl, just shut up, girl. This is not the group for her. I feel like that, and I'm just being honest with you. Don't get mad at me. I just feel like with Quad and with the addition of Angel on the show, they're going to declass the show. It's going to turn out like we see Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's going to turn into Love and Hip Hop Married to Medicine. We already got Heavenly over here. You get what I'm saying? This is not a good fit. With her and Quad on the show, it's just not a good fit. Okay? She damn ignorant. She can't escape it. Well, with Portia and them, yeah, that's what it's going to be. Angel reminds me of Gutter K. Well, I won't give her Gutter K. Married to basketball. Married to BBLs. My God. I agree, Angel. Yeah, she's not a good fit. I don't know it. I didn't know it. She's more classy than Portia. But she's not as bad. I don't think that she's more classy than Portia. Shamia 2.0, I wouldn't give her that. Angel can go. Yeah, Angel can go. Beautiful girl, but she can go. Okay? So then they play a game. I don't really know why the men and women were separated, but they were supposed to ask the question and they're supposed to give them an answer. So I'm going to play the game and I'm going to give y'all my answers, okay? So they said, who is most likely to give unsolicited advice to the group? They said that it was Eugene. I don't really see that with Eugene, even when they tried to show the facts, the receipts, timelines. I didn't see Eugene giving unsolicited advice to the group or even unsolicited advice to Toya. So I think that was a fail. But I think that the person in the group who gives unsolicited advice is Curtis. He's the one in the group to me that gives unsolicited advice. Okay? He feel like he's the daddy of the group, right? He's the athletic one. He's the one who everybody looks up to, right? The same way he's the one that gives unsolicited advice. He thinks that he run the group. Okay? Who's most likely to turn a disagreement into a full-blown fight? Everybody in there said all of them. Okay? The person is definitely Heavenly. It's definitely Heavenly. Now, did y'all notice that none of the men actually put Heavenly name down?
Clock that T.
Clock it.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
Clock that T.
Clock it.
Clock that T. Clock that T. The niggas were scared to put Heavenly name down. Did I miss something with Dr. Damon? They act like Dr. Damon is Debo. Dr. Damon ain't even 6 feet. He's not even a real man. Dr. Damon is 5'8" at best. Y'all running around here scared of Dr. Damon with his dark circles? Girl, please. What am I missing? Let me know what did I miss. I must have missed something. I'm confused. Okay? They said most likely to call out the wrong name during sex. Everybody said Toya. I wouldn't think that anybody would do something like that. I wouldn't think that any of the people in the group would do something like that. Okay? Then they said most likely to have a secret life that no one knows about. Okay? I think they said Jackie. But to me, the most likely to have a secret private life that nobody knows about would be the one and only Miss Stevie. I think that it'll be Stevie.
That's sis.
That's sis. That's sis. I believe Stevie is most likely to have a secret life somewhere. I believe that it's probably some, Miss Kitty's hiding somewhere with Stevie and stuff like that. I really do believe that. I see it. I know the girls when I see it.
Yes,
Most likely have a secret life. Because remember when remember when Mimi had came home, he was dressed like he had just came from the gym. But I mean, he flabby just like everybody else. What is he doing in the gym? What is he doing in the gym? I don't know. Call the DL Whisperer on Stevie. Who is that? It would be Toya. Oh no, not Miss Kitty Lord. Oh yes. Miss Kitty. Okay. So then they have a breakout session. The men and women split up. Okay. The men have a therapist or a counselor named Dr. David, and the women don't. Okay. Let's go with the men. Where's my picture? Let me see. Let's go with the men. Okay. I did not know that Heavenly and Damon was married for 28 years. I did not know they was married for 28 years. Well, the oldest son, the felon, I think that the police report said that he was 26 years old. So I guess that is right. But we got to give it up for that. I did not know that they was married for 28 years. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing to play about. That's a whole new respect level for me. And so that's really major. And Cecil and Simone has been married for 29 years. I did not know that. I'm only 37 years old. So for them to be married for 28 and 29 years, that's more than half of my life. You get what I'm saying? That is major. Okay. Heavily asked the women, do they have dreams about other men? And Toya said that she does. Okay. And y'all be saying that Toya be embarrassing Eugene, but I love that Toya shows up honest on the show. Right? Yes, I have dreams about sleeping with someone else. That's real. To think that you're going to get married and just have eyes for your partner is not realistic. You're going to find other people attractive. You may even want to sleep with other people, but that's where the loyalty to your partner comes in, right? And different people have different relationships. Some people may ask their spouse, can they have a hall pass? Some won't. But I think that, I think that it was nice for her to say and honest for her to say, I may dream about other men, but I'm only having sex with Eugene, right? I don't know how that is embarrassing. I think that people on TV should be able to tell the truth to help people at home. Because you'll be thinking, y'all will be crying out of y'all mind if y'all man be like, come to y'all and tell y'all I'm attracted to the woman at work. Oh my God, he's cheating on me. No, baby, I'm just the woman at the work, she bad. You get what I'm saying? Like, we have to be able to have honest conversations. But she's saying it on TV. She's on TV. She's paid to be on TV. We have to be honest. It's like y'all want reality TV and then get upset with the people for giving you the reality. The reality of the situation is, even though you're married, you're going to find other people attractive. You're going to find other people attractive. You're going to dream about other people. That's just the reality of it. It's the truth. It doesn't stop. Okay? And I do believe at the end of the day, that Toya wants this friend group, everybody in this friend group. I do believe that she wants everybody in the friend group to stay married. Okay, I do believe that. She probably was the one who advised Amy Luciano. She probably was the one who told her to stay with the wife. She probably the one. It's the girls like Toya who Amy would have been like, girl, I got to divorce this man, child. He over there doing something to the daughter. The CPS came in and Toya probably was like, girl, you really gonna do that? Stay with your man. You took them vows, girl. You took them vows. I said, bitch, leave. He did what to the kids to make your kids? Fuck them careless. Bye. You know what I'm saying? Girl, get away from there, bitch. You make your kids no way, girl. I'm serious. That's what I was told. That's what I told my friend, girl. Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids. Fuck them Kaylas. Girl, please. Because like he said, bitch, y'all will go before me, girl. If they come over there and get the being some Menendez brothers, they kill somebody in the hospital, they'll kill you before they kill their daddy, bitch. I'm just letting you know, girl. You ain't their real people. Okay? And men have big egos, Heavenly's laugh. Not the felon board. Yes, but the kitchen table talk with your home girl. Yes, you're right. That's why you even want to be married, to be advised and such. What do you mean? JW, you know she want to be married. Not Kayla's, that's what they are. Alien superstar. Okay? Toya asks, what is the one thing that you can fix in your relationship that would make you be like, okay, if we fix this, we'll be good, right? Simone says that she's verbally abusive to her husband more than he deserves because he thinks differently than her. And so Toya says, well, what can we do to help you in that? And she said, through communication and talking, we will be okay. I'm smart enough to know to try different tones on different days, okay? And they showed a picture of Cecil and Simone, and Miles looked a lot like Simone when she was younger, right? they showed a clip of the men, and Cecil says that they are a work in progress now, right? They're a work in progress now. They will be a work in progress at year 30, and they will be a work in progress at year 35, right? And he said the truth of the matter is you never figure it out. And I do believe that. You never figure it out, but I think the only thing that you can do is wake up and choose your partner every day, right? If you choose your partner at the end of every day, you good. But my thing is, don't be choosing that shit over there with Amy. I watched that video again today. That shit over there with Amy, that's not the shit that you choose, right? Put the coke down, Dwight, right? I'm not choosing, because the thing with Dwight, he chose the coke. He didn't choose Amy. So, Amy, you got to go, mama. You got to leave. My husband, I'm losing my husband to this girl. She was over there crying and snotting shit like she done been married for 29 years. I can see if Heavenly had to let Damon go because he was on some coke and she throwing 30 years down the drain, damn near 28 years down the drain. Girl, you over here with 14 months, girl. 14 months, bitch. You might as well just say 1 year. She only, make no mistake. Listen, I know a stunt queen when I see one. She only said 14 months because it was bigger than 14 months. If your person's just listening to 14, it sound bigger than 1, right? Where she would just be like 1 year. We've been together for a year. Hey, it's like she can't even say 1. She could just say A, right? She wanted to say 14. 14 months, 14. Girl, you counting the months? Right? Like, bitch, you know what's like, how old is your daughter? 15 months? Girl, she won. She won. 19 months, girl. The baby won. Shit. 32 months, bitch. Anyway, I'm sorry. Now the women was having fun. Here we go. If you sensitive, leave. I gotta say what I gotta say. And I gotta say, I gotta be real. I gotta be true to me. I'm sorry. I choose me, Lucius. I choose me. Okay? I gotta choose me. The women was having fun. The women was having fun, baby. They was having fun. Toya and Heavenly was high-fiving. They wasn't beefing. They wasn't fighting each other like they was. Baby, we lit. We having fun. Then Mimi took the floor. And I knew she was about to start crying Stevie. I knew it. I was literally looking at her. And she was ready to kill the mood and try to steal the scene. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Let me go for it. Hold on. I got to go for a second. Girl, when me thin. I can't take it, y'all. Okay. And so she said the biggest challenges in her life is raising Stevie.
Oh.
The biggest challenge in her life is raising Stevie. What this got to do with the question that Toya asked? The girl literally went all around the world to answer the question, to put this in here, to add Stevie in here. She literally went all around the world to tie this in, because the whole time she talking, I'm like, girl, what the fuck this got to do with you fixing one thing? Because you can't fix Stevie. You get what I'm saying? So I don't understand why we even brought this up. Okay? And I'm telling you, last year, I watched the show last year, every episode. And I don't remember them saying nothing about, she is, girl, y'all say what y'all want to say. This is her storyline. I mean, I don't care what y'all say. This is her storyline. And I'm low-key offended. Okay? She said that he was diagnosed at 18 months. We knew that. Okay. She said she didn't know nothing about it. Okay. She said that she grieved the expectations that she had for him. Okay. And she said that she worried about his safety as he grows up. He's a Black boy with autism. What does that look like? How can she protect him for people who don't understand it? And then how she tied it in. Okay. She went all around the world. Because everybody that was sitting there looking like, just shaking their head, just looking at her job. And then she said, I need my husband to tell me I'm doing a good job. I need him to tell me every day I'm doing a good girl. Listen, I have a sister who has a son who is really special needs, okay? And I have cousins and friends who have autism, children with autism, okay? So I do get it. I do get it. But what I find interesting with Mimi and people like her, and I said this before, and I have the same conversations with my gay friends, is that they expect people to accept them and their loved ones, but they rarely extend that same grace to anyone who thinks, behaves, or show up differently than they do. Okay? She and her husband have attacked and made comments about Toya and Eugene and their marriage because they show up differently than they do. And they have made judgments, even though Stevie don't even know who his motherfucking daddy is. Right? I've had gay friends that are upset with people and be, like it's crazy. It's crazy. All I'm saying is that it's a two-way street, and you have to extend grace the same way you want other people to extend grace as well. And then right, Tiffany, and she's constantly trying to diagnose everybody. Bitch, work on you. Work on you. Toya cursing her husband out and having comments is different from what you're describing. It's not, baby. She showed up differently. She's showing up in her marriage differently than Mimi them is. She's showing up differently. You have to accept people who shows up differently than you. Okay? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Get her off my screen. What are your gay friends mad about? They just be like, one of my friends had told me, I was talking about Cheryl Underwood. He was like, she a Republican, okay? Like, people should be able to, or they just be, you got gay people who don't accept autistic kids. You heard what Funky Dineva was over there saying that the autistic kids shouldn't be on the bus or in public places or some shit like that or whatever. How could you say that? How could you say that? You know what I'm saying? It's like you want everybody to show that. I have seen Funky Dineva, and there's no shade to I love the diva, the dog, whatever she calls herself. You know what I'm saying? You want people. I have seen Funky Dineva almost cry on YouTube before about being accepted and about being gay and what he went through growing up as a young black gay, ugly, crackhead looking child, right? And let me go. I'm sorry. Hold on. It is what it is. I have seen him almost cry. I have seen him come to tears almost online talking about what it was like for him growing up. And so for you to say what you were saying about autistic children, to me, is crazy. Baby, we all share this space. We all share this world. You get what I'm saying? You ain't no better than nobody else. You ain't no better than nobody else. Thank you for the super chat, kid. He said, I'm sorry, but I gotta say, it made me, girl, we tired. Get off the show and go take care of your child. We see that he already acted like Damon Jr. putting his hands on everybody. Next it will be the cops. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm weak. What y'all weak at? I'm over Funky literally. He's in suffering. My friend would say, everybody talks about Joy, not just Mimi. Esther, she took it to a different level. Her and her husband take it to a different level. Her and her husband taking it to a different level. Her and her husband take it to a different level. Okay? They should have that boy in therapy. And I saw something this episode. I ain't gonna say nothing about it. I'm gonna talk about it on Patreon. But yeah, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Are you married, good boy? Because I am. Congratulations. No, I'm not married. I'm not married. Yeah, but Mimi talks about Toya. She talks about her all the time. Good boy, would you feel this way about her if she never came for Toya? It's not that she never came for Toya. It's not about her coming for Toya. It's about her being judgmental about people who show up differently than she does and her trying to diagnose people. I would have said that about her if she was doing this to anybody in the group. I would have said this about her if she was doing this about anybody in the group. But who I do think needs therapy is Mimi probably needs therapy because my sister needed therapy. It is hard. It is hard to it is hard to have a child with special needs. I'm not denying that. And she probably needs therapy. But my whole thing is she coming on here crying every episode. Like, girl, that's her storyline. Mimi did the same thing to Sweet Tea. She diagnosed her last season. Yes, she did. Somebody needs to diagnose Toya's ass. Listen, get off my girl. Get off my girl. Okay? So then we get to the men. Baby, would you, girl? We get to the men. Hold on, we in the Damon yet. Wait a minute, we got to go to Damon. Damon was first. Oh, Dina. Dina gone. Dina gone, Dina. I'm not about to play with you. I'm not about to play with you. Okay? So, Dr. David asked the men what caused them. He was specifically speaking to Damon and Cecil, and he asked them what caused them to keep their marriages for so long. What type of question is that, Dr. David? They just giving degrees away in Jamaica, ain't they? Okay, Damon said that they've been through some tough times, but this is the toughest time he's ever been in because he misses his son. And you know what? When he said that, it made sense to me that they hid this because remember last year when he took Zachary and Alora shopping last year and he hugged them in the store? They went to a store to get it was like they was getting some kitchen appliances and stuff like that. And he was hugging them and he was crying. It's because that boy had cut off communication with them last year. You remember that? Put a 6 in the chat if you remember. See, I watched the episode. I seen this. I saw the shit brewing with Mimi. I've been watching Mimi and Stevie for a long motherfucking time now. But I remember last year, Damon took Zachary and Alora because Zachary was getting ready to go to medical school. And he took them shopping. And thank y'all. I see the 6 in the chat. Yes, he took them to the store. It made sense why he was in that store breaking down. Because I'm like, what is he in here breaking down about? That boy had been cut off communication with him. And he hugged them like, these my last two. These my last two, okay? And he said, this will be the time if my enemy tried me, he would do something stupid. That's what he said. I'll crash out. I'll crash out, okay? So then Curtis, baby. Curtis is showing up like Rob, Roche, and Stevie, Miss Stevie, okay? Good boy, Mimi isn't lying. Her and her man go out every night of the week and she won't be at the home with them kids. They be outside, child. Post Savannah, baby. Post Savannah, baby. Okay? So Curtis says, and he pointed, baby. Curtis said, I want to put him in the hot seat, and he pointed at Kane. Okay? Curtis said, I want to put him in the hot seat, and he pointed at Kane, baby. Okay? King says that the men in the group are pressuring him to propose more than Quad is. Now, did he propose or not? Because Quad said, well, you know how y'all get. Quad said the man asked her to marry her. When we say propose, you know how y'all get. Well, she just said that he got down on one knee. He said, listen, did he propose or not? Did he ask the woman to marry him or not? Okay? Then Curtis said, think about doing things decent and in order from a biblical standpoint. The complications that could be in the way of you having kids is you're living together, you playing husband and wife, and you not married. I don't want you to marry, okay? King says that he think it was a medical thing that was in the way, not necessarily order of things, okay? Now, what he should have said was if you and Jackie did everything the right way, then how come she couldn't have a motherfucking baby?
Since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing.
How come she couldn't have a motherfucking baby? If you and Jackie so motherfucking perfect, how come she couldn't have no motherfucking baby? You gotta get him up off you. You gotta get him up off you. Jackie's so perfect, y'all did everything the right way and she ain't pregnant? Shit, we seen Jackie beg you and you couldn't even adopt a motherfucking dog. You told her no. We seen Jackie over there begging you. We seen Jackie over there begging you. And you said no. And you said no because you were out of order. You was cheating. You was cheating. You was out of order and you was cheating. That's why. But of course, King didn't have that rah-rah to say it back to Curtis, right? And was I expecting him to run down on Curtis like he tried to do Greg? No. But I did expect him to have Curtis sitting back in his seat because Curtis, when he first started, he pointed, he was leaning back. And then he came up out of his seat. Look, he at the edge now. Okay? Because Curtis raised up and he didn't budge. Curtis raised up, he didn't budge. And King and everybody else said what they needed to say in the confessional. It was only one person who said what they needed to say in the moment, and that was Damon. And Damon said, listen, who are we to judge? I'm not judging you, nigga. Do you? Like, basically, fuck what he's talking about. Do you? And King said it's 2025, and we doing it on our timeline. Okay? And Curtis said, well, I don't agree with that. Curtis said, I don't agree with that. And baby, if you pay attention, if you think I'm lying, I'm dying, baby. When Curtis said that, bitch, it was the reality TV gods came, baby. And baby, it started thundering, bitch. It started lightning and thundering, baby. Go back and look, baby. When Curtis said, I don't agree with that, baby, I tried to take the picture of it with the lightning out there because it was darker than that. But look at the background, baby. It started lightning and thundering when he said it, baby. He said, I don't agree with that. And it went just like this. Put a 9 in the chat. Put a 9 in the chat if you saw it. Baby, it started thundering and lightning. I said, oh my God. Baby. Yeah, V. Spencer, it was Holy Ghost fire, baby. Once again, unsolicited advice. Yes, it was. Put it 9. I need to see some. Thank you. I wouldn't lie to you, baby. Go back and look. Thank you, Dina. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. It started thundering. I said, oh my God. Oh my God, baby. It's the devil himself. Lord B, I'm stupid. Shit, you stupid. You don't call me stupid, girl. I'm just playing with you. No, I thought it was just me, baby. It wasn't just you. I said, oh my God. Oh my God, it's about to go down. I thought they was about to get the fighting out there. Okay? And this is another thing, too. Let me say this word real quick. This is just another reason why if I was a woman, I would never let Jackie touch my womb. I would never let Jackie touch my womb. The energy over there in their household, no wonder Quad ain't had no motherfucking baby. Because they over there praying on her downfall. Curtis over there praying on her downfall. Jackie over there trying to see what she can do, and he over there praying it don't work. I really believe this deep in my heart. I really do believe this deep in my heart. I believe that if Quad went over there to Simone and and I've been saying this, we seen Simone, see, Jackie only just want to work on the rich and famous. We seen Jackie only want to work on the rich and famous, right? She want to work on the cash dolls and the brats and candy, right? I seen Simone over there working on store-bought pussies. What do they call it? What did Dave Chappelle call it? Beyond pussies. You get what I'm saying? Made up pussies. You know what I'm saying? I seen Simone over there working on made up pussies. So I feel like that if Quad went over there to Simone, along with the doctors in Ghana, she would be over there pregnant. She would be over there pregnant. I do believe that deep in my heart. I really do believe that. I really do believe that. And I've been saying that before. I believe that Simone is the better doctor. Okay? Well, we heard Jackie say that she gets some of her stuff from Simone. Okay? Beyond pussy like a Whopper? No. Like a Whopper, like Beyond Me. Like it ain't real, it ain't like tilapia. It ain't real pussy, but it ain't real fish, but it's like the make-believe. Right? Right. Jackie kept texting Quad and Quad wouldn't answer her. Yeah, thank you for the super chat, Troy Blue. Yes, she would. I wouldn't answer her neither. I wouldn't answer her neither. The whole time I'm over here wasting my motherfucking money, y'all over here praying on my downfall? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So you saying Beyond Pussy? That's what I said. Beyond Pussy. We seen Simone over there working on the Beyond Pussy over there before. She was over there working on the Transformers Pussy. No shade. No shade. I believe so. She was. But I saw it. I'm just saying. I believe that y'all don't believe the Quad is too old. She didn't get her eggs early like Ebony K. Williams. But when you got somebody over there praying on your downfall and they say, I don't believe it, and it started thundering and lightning behind them, you know what I'm saying? You gotta see what's going on. Shit, doctor, Jackie kind of giving me witch vibes and shit. I don't know. Over there making posters and shit. I just wouldn't want to touch it on me and my womb. But we're going to go back into it in a little bit. We got some more stuff over there, baby. If you sensitive, leave, because I got to go there. I got to talk about what we're doing. Because ain't nothing on this screen. Ain't nothing perfect. Thank you for the super chat, Dana. She said, what about Kane and Simone's exchange? Weird. MC King should have... See, thank you for the super chat, Dana. And see... if I was King, I would have got Simone way up off me. I couldn't tell whether she was joking or not. I want to believe that she was joking and she was drinking. You know what I'm saying? Because Simone, the truth of the matter is you want somebody chauvinistic in your household. You want somebody chauvinistic on your household. You tired of being head of household. You want somebody to lead you. That's what that is. You want to be led. So don't come over here playing with me because I don't know if you playing or not. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? A drunk man is a sober man talking. You tired of being head of the household. Okay? And so, what we at? Okay? So then they ended it. And Dr. Damon made Eugene look like a pussy. And I'm sorry to say it. Dr. Damon made Eugene look like a bitch. Straight up bitch. Straight up bitch. Look at him over here looking mad with his dark circles. Okay? He made Dr. Eugene look stupid, childish, and immature. And I love Dr. Eugene. I think that he's a good man. Right? But he looks stupid and childish. Okay? Eugene tried to come at Dr. Damon about Heavenly's behavior the night before. And Damon turned it around and made it about talking about his son, which Eugene never did. But Toya kind of did, right? So essentially he was saying, or essentially he was trying to hold Eugene accountable for Toya's actions the same way Eugene was trying to hold him accountable for Heavenly's actions, right? Or not stepping in, right? It's like you want me to step in on my wife for disrespecting your wife, but your wife actually talked about my son being in jail, right? Your wife actually talked about my son being in jail. And he said, people have said some stupid ass shit in this group. And some of it has been women. And the only thing that he didn't say was Toya. The only thing that he didn't say was Toya. And I think that he gave him the respect of not saying Toya's name. Right? And really what I think is that Eugene, Toya, Heavenly, and Damon, they all should have sat down and said they wouldn't attack each other's marriages, right? And again, it's not even an even playing field because Toya never attacks Damon. And she didn't really attack the son. All she said was, how can we keep your family out our mouths when you keep our family in your mouth, right? And I think that Toya probably didn't say nothing about Damon or never came for Damon because she don't think that Eugene can take Damon. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm Eugene, I'm riding with my wife, right? If Heavenly come at me, it's fuck the Coms and the entire household, right? It's fuck Heavenly, it's fuck Daddy, it's fuck Damon Jr., it's fuck Zachary, it's fuck his dog, fuck them all. Fuck them all. That's how I feel. I'm riding with my wife. But Eugene, you looked weak. You looked weak. And then you sitting up here, I would never talk about you, but your wife did though. But your wife kind of did. Child, please. I can't take it. Okay? Then, last but not least, child, we got Quad. Miss Quad. She don't got it, baby. Okay? Quad said that Jackie has been texting her down, apologizing about what Curtis said. Okay? And this is and I gotta say it. Oh, shit. Senor fucked up. Give me a second. Oh. 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 Okay. Can y'all hear me? So she don't want nobody else but me. Can y'all hear me? Okay. So, Miss Question, she got it. Thank you, Laura B. Thank you, True Blue. Thank y'all so much. Okay. So, hold on. Bless you. Thank you. Okay. So, she said that Jackie has been texting her down, apologizing for Curtis. And essentially, what I'm thinking, what Curtis was saying was the reason why you ain't had no baby. It ain't Jackie's fault because Jackie is so perfect of a doctor. It can't be her. Quad is not getting pregnant, and it has to be because God is not pleased with you. Because we know Jackie is the perfect doctor, even though she delivers shallow. That's what I took what Curtis was trying to say. Curtis was trying to say. It can't be Dr. Jackie. It can't be Dr. Jackie. I know she didn't make no mistake. She know what she doing. She know what she doing. It had to be because God is not pleased. God is not pleased with you, Quad, and he's not going to bless you with a baby. And he's not going to bless you with a baby because Jackie is perfect, and it got to be God. It got to be God. That's what he thought. Essentially what he thought. That's what he thought. It's too much. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You mean I think it's karma for sweet tea? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I do believe that. I do believe that. That's the thing. Baby, that's why Jackie over there apologizing. And Quad still did not. Baby, let me tell you, girl, you better get Jackie. Jackie would not be touching her. She would not be my doctor anymore. Quad, girl, you would have about 2 or 3 more seasons in you, girl. If you would have, girl, you should have blew up. I wanted to see a sit down with you and Jackie because, baby, Jackie held that grudge. Jackie held a grudge. See, the clown always comes back to bite. Jackie held a grudge with Mariah when Mariah said, girl, you don't even know what it's like to have a, I'm not even trying to be funny. Well, because, Curtis won't give her a baby. And so she was like, you don't know how it hurt for you to birth the baby and somebody come for your baby. She said, well, I think I could know what it feels like because I'm a stepmom. She said, but it ain't even the same. She held a grudge. And for Curtis to sit up there and say what he said was nasty work. And Jackie would not be working on me. Jackie would not be working on me, putting her hands on me. Let me tell you a story. My cousin, I have a first cousin, love my cousin down. My favorite cousin, love her to death. She had got pregnant, and we had a family member. It used to be a family member, and my cousin was pregnant, and the family member is just rotten, nasty, dirty to her core. Okay, and when my cousin told me that she was pregnant, and she said that when that family member was outside her house, I said, "Girl, I heard you was pregnant." She was like, "I am." And she said, let me see. And she said that woman touched her baby. She said if that woman touched her baby, she believed that that's why she had a miscarriage. And I believe my cousin 100% because that bitch is riding and dirty. That bitch is riding and dirty. I truly believe that the energy that you have around you when you're pregnant and stuff like that, I really do believe that plays a part. And I would not put Jackie hands on me. I don't trust her. I don't trust her. Y'all can. I just don't trust her. It's something in her spirit to me. It's giving witch. I don't like it. I don't. I'm sorry. Okay. And so Quad King is over here talking about marriage. Okay. And I don't know if I agree that man proposed. I don't know if I believe that man proposed. I don't. Okay. He said that Quad needs to be more considerate and appreciative. He said that she says it, but she doesn't show it. Okay. Now he said when they were in Ghana the whole time she was beating up on him like he was the enemy about everything because of what she was going through. And that's why I love couples like Toya and Eugene on the show because every moment in your marriage is not going to be perfect. And King, I'm not trying to be funny, but Quad is frustrated, right? She getting poked in her stomach all the motherfucking time. They removing eggs from the girl. You get what I'm saying? She is going through a lot. All you had to do was show up in Ghana. This girl is going under the knife. You know what I'm saying? She got to put on the scrubs and the hospital gown and stuff. She got to get undressed. She got to open her legs, make sure she's smelling good down there. You get what I'm saying? She got a lot going on. Why can't you just have the emotional intelligence to just charge it to the game and charge it to her being frustrated? My thing is, Quad, and this could be a blessing in disguise for you because he doesn't seem to be considerate of anything that you're going through. And if you're going through this just trying to get pregnant, just imagine what he will be doing to you or how he would be treating you if you was actually pregnant. The morning sicknesses that you will be going through, the baby kicking you and shit. You get what I'm saying? The weight gain. He did like give me the type that'll be just, just verbally abusive. And it's not that I don't believe. I just don't, Quad, you dodged the bullet, mama. It just, the stuff that he's bringing up to me, I would rather you just say you don't want to fuck with me no more. But if he's doing all of this, you are going through a lot. You're going through, all he has to do is show up. And again, this is why I respect, marriage is not going to be perfect. King seems to be a person in his head that thinks that everything is going to be, rainbows and what is it, cotton candy and yeah, like it's seeming stupid. And you have to pay attention to what people say. And that because what you're going through was nasty work. That's what he said. He said, you beat up me the whole time we was in Ghana, like I was the enemy about everything. And because of what you was going through. That's what he said, because of what you was going through. Because basically, how I took it, y'all let people play with y'all face. I don't let a bitch play in my motherfucking face. What it gave me was, he low-key was saying, you the one that can't get pregnant. I know it ain't nothing wrong with me. I already got a baby. So I know that it can't be me. Then he went on to say, I'm the one over here picking up the pieces. You over here picking up the pieces? You over here picking up the pieces? Yeah, because you didn't have a baby with Dr. G. So I'm the one that's over here picking up the pieces and trying to make you a mama. That's what he was. Are y'all picking up on a, quit playing in my face. Y'all know that y'all took it the way you agree with me? Okay, thank you. I know I'm not tripping. All of that stuff that he's over there saying is very abusive. Quad, you dodged the bullet, baby. You said that if the relationship didn't work out, baby, sometimes people, God knows better. Sometimes God knows better. And so, baby, you dodged the bullet. You dodged the bullet. Quad said, baby, don't count me down and don't count me short. Don't count me down and don't count me short. I always come back bigger and better. I always come bigger and better. Sometimes what? Like it or not, maybe Curtis was right about order. Sounds like, to me, God blocked it because King isn't it. Maybe. Amen, good boy. Alpha man, not confrontation. I can't stand Jackie. Me neither. She is bigger. Oh. Wait a minute. I'm confused. Let me know what you mean. The order was to be younger. Quad knows grandma one-liners always taking me out. JW is very country. It's very country. She remind me of my people. Baby, don't count me down and don't count me shout. Don't count me down and don't count me shout. That don't get, that's my girl. That's my girl. Was she talking country and stuff like that, whatever. The producers asked them, have they tried to use anything from the couples trip in their relationship? They both agreed that they tried, but Quad doesn't agree that King has. Okay? The truth of the matter is, I don't, love, leave me alone. Very dramatic, right? It's very Memphis, Tennessee, Shakespeare. I love it though, how Quad talk. Me too. You said Quad said that she'll come back bigger. I said she is bigger. Okay, King don't want to. My Memphis people talk like that. Yeah. The truth of the matter is, with King and Quad, I don't think that both of them can accept fault. Right? I don't think that either one of them can accept fault. Now, let me find a picture of Watch What Happens Live real quick last night. Let me see, because we got to talk about Watch What Happens Live last night. We got to talk about Watch What Happens Live last night. Okay, do I want to show Kristen? Yeah, I guess I can show Kristen. I don't fuck with Kristen, though. I don't fuck with Kristen. Y'all know I don't fuck with her. It was one thing that Kristen said to me. I liked Kristen before. Sometimes with me, you get one time to fuck up. Maybe I like her. Maybe she'll have to do another Traders or something. But when she made that comment, when Candace had voted that man as a traitor, said that Rob was a traitor, and she said, there's no way that sweet, sweet man, he could be a traitor. That is the dumbest statement that anyone in their house could have made. That sweet, sweet man. Not one sweet, two sweets. That sweet, sweet man. That didn't sound like no lesbian to me. That didn't sound like no lesbian to me. She is the face of women's suffrage. And she's sitting up here talking about that sweet, sweet man. Anyway, Andy, we have to be careful of, listen, as we become older, we become a little bit woke, okay? And I'm not trying to be woke and not trying to be no mood kill. And I'm not even trying to pounce on Andy, but we have to be careful with what's going on with these shows. It's spiritual warfare. It is. Okay, so listen to me, follow me. Okay? They were playing a game last night, and Andy asked Brandy, what couple in the group did she feel like will break up first?
What kind of bullshit is that?
What kind of bullshit is that? And so she didn't answer the question. And I love that Brandy, I'm so glad that Brandy had enough class to not even give a statement like that an answer. Like, that is just foolishness. That is just foolishness. Sometimes we need to be careful about these shows because I feel like they're kind of preying on the downfall of these marriages for a storyline. Just for, for views and the storyline, and I don't like it. Why would you even put something like that in the atmosphere? And so she said, look, don't even speak no shit like that into existence. I love that she didn't answer that question. I love that she didn't answer that question. I thought that Andy was out of line. He was out of line. Like they want the marriage. They do want the marriages to fail for views. For views. For content. He always doing shit like that. When he asked about how, now they did ask that at BravoCon. Right? Remember they asked that at BravoCon and Erica Jane got up and she said Dorit and PK. Remember they did ask that. But I just would think that after y'all done that we're gonna do like let's do something else. Like I just think that as time goes by, we get more mature. Right? Maybe we're not gonna ask a question like that. Let's not ask questions like that anymore. Being that Dorit and PK didn't work out like that. You get what I'm saying? We kind of spoken into existence on that, but let's not do anybody else like that. Why are we continuing to ask that question? Naomi, you stop. She said, cough, Angel and Bobby, cough. Baby, that woman say, baby, I am spoiled. Andy seemed disappointed when Simone and Cecil reconciled at the reunion. Oh my God. Andy is testing her to see if she needs to come back next season. She do need to come back. I thought that was a perfect example. I probably would have said Quad and King, but they not really married. You get what I'm saying? They're not really married. Okay. He asked her, what else did he ask her? He asked her, did she think that Dr. Jackie was being shady? He said I didn't think that Jackie was being shady in the moment. But after, when Jackie continued to do interviews and talked about my enlarged throat, you get what I'm saying? I believe that she was being shady. I believe a bit of shade was there. And she said that she did not think that Heavenly was going to win her election. I like Brandy. I don't think that Andy do, but I like her. I do. I like her. Erica said that it would be Dorit. Yes, she did. Dorit spoke into existence. Right, Kiki the Gemini. That's all I'm saying. Brandy has a little Sherry Shepherd in her. DJ Sean, you's a lie. You's a lie. You expect different from a man who told Rob that his dad was hot. You know what? You right, Richie. But Brandy did say Heavenly won win. Yeah, but that's the truth, though. She said she into politics. Brandy has a little Sherry. I don't see Sherry Shepherd. I don't see Sherry Shepherd now. Everybody got, you got to be careful. When you tell people that they look like somebody, you didn't say that I look like Sherry Shepherd, so let me be quiet. But she probably, she does have a little Sherry Shepherd in her. Y'all gonna get up. Listen, let me tell. Listen, the body shape. She's not shaped. I don't see Sherry Shepherd now. Y'all trying to hug my girl out, baby. I don't see no Sherry Shepherd now. I don't see Sherry Shepherd. She ain't even that big. A little Sherry, as in bad build and big neck. Wow, Jerry. Listen. I'm not reading no more comments about it. Because y'all trying to hug my girl out, baby. My girl look good, baby. Body shape. No, she not built like Sherry, baby. She not built like Sherry, baby. I like Brandy too. She ain't scared. Me neither. She'll get them girls up off of her. Brandy will be back. She got unfinished business with Contessa and Angel, but Angel ain't gonna be back. Wasn't Brandy Dr. Damon's MP? I thought they said that she did. She did say that. It's the way she holds her head and the lower lip. The Real Housewives of Potomac Season 10 Reunion Part 3 ended. Andy Cohen threw Wendy under the bus and her husband legal issues. He threw her under the bus. I see more Jasmine Sullivan. I see a little Jasmine Sullivan in there. I see a little Jasmine Sullivan. While the body shaming the black women, I didn't say nothing about a body. Not a Brandy fan. Why not DGF? Brandy is just top heavy and makes her look bigger than what she is. Brandy told Andy that his box. Oh, yes, she did, baby. Yes, she did. I love it too. But she asked him first, though. She said, "You want me to be honest?" And he said, "Yeah." Okay, well, let me tell you, baby. You need to come and see me, baby. Because whoever did you fuck you up, I can get you together. What should they say? I can get you right. Because whoever did that fucked you up. And she also turned the question against him. See, he don't like no girl like Brandy. I want Brandy to come back. I think that she good. But he turned the question back on him. She told him, he was like, "What happened with the kids?" She said, "Well, you should understand, right? You want to be there for your kids' first year of school, right? You want to be there for your kids' first year of school, right?" See, he don't like no girls like Brandy and Candace who got a mouse back. Because remember, it came out in that book that Candace told him, "You don't give a fuck about us. You just care about getting money so you can feed them kids over there." She said something to the effect of that, right? You don't really give a damn about us like that. All you care about is getting paid so you could go and feed your kids. That's what Candace. That's what they said that Candace had wrote in that book. But yeah, she told her, I could get you together. Come to Atlanta and I will get you together. You won't have them lines in your head. Thank you for the super chat, West Canal. She said the job is coming between me and this live. I'll replay once it's done. All right. Thank you so much, West Canal, for the super chat. I appreciate it. And now Candace is job begging for a job. JW, she not job. How did she job begging for a job if she left? How she job begging for a job if she left, baby? He wants people to be scared of him. He don't like pushback, right? Because she came in hot on Dr. Heavenly based on being a fan of the show instead of getting to know her. Who came? Oh no, baby, she didn't come in hot on Dr. Heavenly. I don't think so. DGF, are you watching the season or are you watching clips online? No shade. You got Bravo? I can send you a link so you can watch the season, baby. So you can watch the season and not just watch the clips they put up online, baby. I mean, baby, because you can't be watching the season. When did Candace be for a job? Candace signed with CAA, right? Candace got fired. They were tired of finding her. She only got fired one time, Dina. You said that she was fired. Which one is it? Until I got more information. You got Bravo? Not at all. Candace is coming to a gay in Chicago. I don't know if I will attend. She coming to a gay club. Brandy is a Toya stan, just as Mimi is Heavenly. Oh no. No, Mimi came in on her knees and Brandy said, "No, ma'am." Right. Bravo made Portia Williams the face of her house like Atlanta. She said, "Thank you, good boy. Put the phones down." Right. I never missed an episode. I have commercial-free Peacock. Oh, all right. Monday. Well, maybe you missed something when you got up to go and get your refreshments or something like that, baby. Maybe you missed something, DGF. She is turned off by Heavenly like Mimi is turned off by Toya. Mimi is looking for a problem with Toya. That's what that is, Esther. We gotta be real and tell the truth, y'all. It's the God in me. I gotta tell the truth. I just gotta tell the truth. All right. Now let me see what else did I have to say. Candace coming to a gay boy after the statements that she made about the gays? Wow. I'm just playing, child. She forgiving. I do believe that Candace is an ally now. Anything? What else I want to talk before we get up out of here? I think I'm gonna stop at the 125 mark. Let me see. What's up, Sakina? Ow! Everybody tell Sakina, hey. What else? I think Candace. You think that? Yeah, I think that Brandy is smart. I would love to go and watch What Happens Live one day, though, and have Andy ask me the questions about the Housewives, and I give him everything that I want to say. He will be shocked at what I have to say. I'm so weird. You got rid of that broke ass girl in Beverly Hills, child. Well, she quit whatever y'all want to make it seem like, child. Candace was fired, but not allowed to create her exit narrative. Thank y'all for speaking. They done shot up Rihanna's house, child. We're gonna talk about it. I thought that Brandy was Team Sweet Tea and Contessa. You thought that Brandy? Well, why would Brandy be Team? I don't think to see you. That's how I know that you ain't. See, that's how DGF. That's how I know that you probably got up and went to go get some ice cream or something during the break because Brandy and Sweet Tea wasn't even on the same show. Sweet Tea was gone before Brandy got there, beloved. She was gone before you got there, beloved. I mean, Brandy, Sweet Tea was gone, baby. She was done. I will go there in person. I will go over there and in person. I want him to give me a Housewives take, and I want him to give me the Housewives take from episode 1, season 1 of Beverly Hills, Potomac, and I'm gonna tell him straight up, I don't like the way you do the Married to Medicine girls. I'm gonna do him like Quad did. I'm gonna say, yeah, the numbers, yeah, the girls deserve to be celebrated and stuff too. They kept the lights on in this motherfucker. They kept the lights on in this motherfucker. I don't like the way you do the Married to Medicine girls. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell them straight up too. All this, let's move on. Let's not, because we didn't move on all fucking season. We got some shit that we gonna, I'm gonna tell them straight up. And if you don't want to host the reunions, we can get somebody to do them. We can go and find somebody to do them. I'm gonna go on this myself. You gotta watch Dominique Morgan on Amy and Dwight. You gotta watch Dominique Morgan. Okay, who is Dominique Morgan? Yo. Go Yo. Coco. You gotta let me know. What I say, y'all, bringing up Garcelle in a Married to Medicine night, and this they started S12. They started it off with her. They started it off with Garcelle. Y'all gotta put the phones down. DG, I can't take you right. DGF, I'm telling you, baby, you haven't watched. You getting it mixed up, baby. Brandy, I can tell you this as a fact, 100% fact. You have not seen a scene with Brandy and Sweet Tea at all. You haven't seen a scene with Sweet Tea and Brandy at all. Okay? You have to put the phones down. Okay, good boy. God heard you. You going to watch What Happens Live then. Let's not. You go, good boy. You don't know. I don't know who Dominique is. Dominique is TS. She has Beyond Kitty. The thief? The one who's over there stealing money? The one who they say was over there stealing money? Bitch! I saw they got this YouTuber that I follow. His name is J&N Exclusive. Baby, when I tell you he had a story up there about it, we'll talk about the Patreon, y'all. So you talking about the thief? The thief, the Dominique is a thief, right? And no shade. Dominique Morgan is the thief that's supposed to be going to jail soon. Let me look and see who it is. Hold on. Because y'all not answering fast enough. Let me see. Dominique Morgan. No, I don't know no Dominique. Oh, yeah, this the thief. This the thief. This the one that's going to jail, bitch. You don't know about all that, baby. I'm telling you. They said Dominique stole some money, y'all. They said Dominique stole some money, baby. No shade. I'm just telling you, baby. They said that Dominique stole some money. I don't want to be messy. I'm telling you, they said that Dominique stole some money. You ain't heard about that now. Let me pull it up, child. Y'all think I'll be lying, baby. Now, hold on. If I tell you something, let me see. Here we go. Y'all gonna quit playing with me. I would never lie to y'all, baby. I would never lie to you. That ain't Dominique. That's Dominique. Ooh. Hold on. Let me see. They say, wait, going back to jail. Oh, yes. Can y'all see it? It's and the shade is they got a picture of, I want to see this. It say ex-business partner of T.S. Madison pleads guilty to nonprofit theft, baby. Good boy, I know what you're talking about. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Did she steal from the T.S. Madison nonprofit or she stole from another one? And she was up that line and saying, I will be vindicated at that Karen Huger shit. Y'all better just start being quiet, baby. Yes, baby. They said that she ended up pleading guilty. What they said was that she ended up pleading guilty too, baby. So she ended up, yes. Says grand larceny, yes, sure did. Thank you. I thought that was the hell if I know. Oh, keep up with too much, right? Stole money and remodeled the closet. Who that in the pic? That was Karamo. That was Karamo. Dominique been in prison before. Been in prison before. That's funny. She acts like the moral police, baby. She pled guilty, baby. So she said, yeah, I know I was stealing. I said, ja. Oh, yes, baby. She was stealing. Yeah, baby. You gotta be careful. I didn't know the last name when y'all said Dominique Morgan. I thought that y'all was talking about, I know y'all wasn't sending me over there to no fraud. Oh, y'all won't send me to no fraud, baby, because if it's still $5 for me, I'm trying to kill the bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, y'all. Listen.
See you in jail,
Let me tell you something.
She over here talking about Amy. Baby, your priorities fucked up, girl. Your priorities fucked up, girl.
See you in jail,
Let me tell you something.
Over here stealing money and shit. What was she saying about Amy? Amy way better than me. But I'm gonna say this real quick about Amy and Royce before I go. I don't think that Royce is right. Royce could have been right on the stuff that she said about Amy, but Royce to have no motherfucking business talking about no kids because Royce didn't protect children her motherfucking self. Royce's son was not supposed to be around no motherfucking kids, and she knew her son wasn't supposed to be around no kids. And I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say. I don't give a damn what happened to Royce's child. That does not give him the right to go and do it to nobody else's children. So if something had happened to her child, she should have had her son locked in a room somewhere, something where he wouldn't be able to touch no other kids. Or at least, if she knew that her son was supposed to be around no kids and the judge said that he was supposed to be around no kids, she should have went to jail. She should have went to jail. They said that your son was supposed to be around no kids, and if you feel like that something happened to your child and your child was touched, that's why he's around here grabbing on people and feeling on people and touching them and stuff like that. You should not want that to happen to other people's children. You should not want that to happen to other people's children, and your son did that to somebody else's child in your care. Your son did that to somebody else's child in your care, Roy. So you don't have no right to talk about, you failed your child. And that's why you had a mugshot. Now, all the other shit is about Amy. I agree. Amy is a goddamn fool. Girl. Okay. Did you see what Royce? I didn't see what the son said. My daddy crazy and my mom. He said that? And Royce around here, Royce gotta be crazy. Dina, let me tell you something. Baby, I knew Royce was crazy. I knew Royce was crazy because Royce was around here doing TikTok videos like her son in the motherfucking predator. Royce around here doing TikTok with it, baby. It's fun for kids who ain't got no motherfucking record. That's sweet to see. Right? Let's have real talk. Can we have real talk? I'm not trying to drag the kids, but we're going to, you know what I'm saying? If we must, we got to. You know what I'm saying? It's cute when, if Beyonce get down to the internet and do a little dance with Blue Ivy, even though she's still, you get what I'm saying? Or if, Toya get down there with one of her boys, Mimi get down there with Savannah or somebody, that'll be cute. Royce, or even Evelyn get down there with the builder whore. Right? That'll be cute. Royce got on TikTok doing dance videos with her son. Like, we didn't read no paperwork saying that he had a 5-year-old giving him a fellatio. Made a 5-year-old give him a fellatio. Brother, if you don't get this printed off my screen, that was the only time I ever reported something on Instagram. Baby, get this off my screen. Get it off my screen. Lock him up. Lock him up. Lock him up. Yes, baby. She was over there doing TikTok videos with him dancing. I say, no God. Yes, Kashmir. She had her child over there. What? What do you mean? Y'all don't know what? Y'all didn't know about Royce's child? You reported it? Yes, I reported it. He shouldn't be on Instagram. Amy's on her live showing bags of Coca-Cola. Yes, she did, baby. Amy is on that sugar too. I tried to love him through it, bitch. And this is my last thing about her. This is my last thing about Amy. Girl, you in here, all of this. I love them. I love them. My husband, our kids, but it ain't our bank accounts. You know, I never asked him for $1. My name ain't even on the credit. You sound stupid. You sound stupid. That man only had you around there as a beard. I believe the white only married you, bitch, because Miss Kitty and It Girl Steven came out with their lawsuit. It Girl Steven looked like a trans woman, baby. It Girl Stevie looked like was a woman, and he said that the White House would held him down and sucked his dick. That's what he said. I read the paperwork because Stevie. His name was Steven. The boy name was Steven. It Girl Steven said that Steven showed up his puss, right? Steven showed up his puss. And he should have known what was going on. You know, some niggas want you to talk, you know, some niggas won't, you know, want, you know. But Steven, when he released the text messages, when Steven released the text messages, when they picked out the text messages, Dwight was asking him to see his dick and send him cum shots. See the dick spit. He wanted to see the dick spit. So Steven, I don't know what you thought was going on over there. You wasn't gonna come over there and be puss. If the nigga asked for you to see cum shots, I mean, I just would, you know, from the books and stuff that I read, it's giving me that Dwight want to be the bottom, or he at least want to suck some cock.
You nasty.
Let's go. Yes, Classic Cooler, I read them. Where y'all been? Y'all, Dwight was asking the boy for cum shots. Put a one in the chat if y'all been here, and I read them. He asked the boy to see the dick, and he wanted him to send cum shots. Yes, baby. Thank you for the super chat, Goddess Y. 1968. Let me pay you for my offering because I feel like we had church. Yes, God. You speak the truth. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the ones in the chat. Yes, baby. The white asked the man to see cum shots. And Stevie, stupid ass, didn't even ask for no extra money, baby. I gotta go make a video? You want me to go make a video? Bitch, that costs. I say good pussy bitch calls. Or good dick bitch calls. But y'all, I gotta go. Read them, showed his page, everything. Yes, it girl Stevie. He just need to live in his truth. But that's why he married Angie. That's why he married Amy, because that shit had just came out and he wanted Amy is a beard. Amy is a beard. That's why he wouldn't pay no money. I believe that he didn't give you $1. He haven't gave you no money, bitch. He paid for Stevie to get over there. Okay. But y'all, thank y'all so much for being here, y'all. I really appreciate the love and support, and I will see y'all later. Adios.
Call Daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call Daddy, tell him 25 got it.